Welcome back to another episode of the Will Hill Show. Today I got another one of my comedic homies, Connor. Connor, tell the people who you are.
I am Connor Ford, stand-up comic in Chicago. I run a show called The New Normal every Friday at the Lincoln Lodge. I also have my own podcast called It's Just Bits. But if you want to just get all that consolidated in one easy-to-go place, follow me at The Connor Ford Show on Instagram. That's the one I'm trying to blow up. I fucking... once you follow me, you'll understand why I tell you to follow me. I've been posting reels like every day, just going insane. Social media is the devil. That's
I swear to God. How long you been doing comedy?
5 years now.
5 years?
Yeah, pushing 5. My first mic was at North Bar in Chicago.
Oh yeah, I've been there a few times.
Yeah, I didn't get a laugh until my 11th time going up.
No shit.
Yeah. Not even like a good set. One laugh.
What the fuck are you saying?
Chicago, downtown Chicago comedy is the devil. It crushes souls. That's all it does.
It's the North Side.
Yeah.
In my experience, the North Side is a whole different beast because I had just went to North Bar for the first time maybe a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I just thought it was going to be bigger.
Because it's all over.
Yeah.
Everybody posts about North Bar doing a show at North.
It fits maybe 20 people.
Yeah.
And then
and nobody's facing the right direction at North Bar, just so we're clear.
No, so you go in there and it's like this is what everybody comes.
This is the guy.
Okay, whatever, right? And then because I only went there because I did get picked at Laugh Factory, so I was like, fuck it. I think
good reason, man. Honestly,
everybody should like change all their mic names that's close to the Laugh Factory on Tuesday to the Rejects. Right?
That's what it is.
Call it
not
a reject
the
mic.
Laugh Factory mic.
Yo, come to the Reject mic. You know what I'm saying? That's good.
You'll definitely go up here.
If you see somebody do it, just know I say the shit first.
Yeah. North Bar will steal that shit from you. They don't give a shit, dude.
Nah, and like, so I wasn't there first, so I wasn't going up first. So I was able to sit back and just kind of
watch the train wreck happen in slow motion.
Just like, I'm listening to the people, and I do my absolute best not to say someone's not funny because comedy is subjective. I didn't find it funny, and half the people in the room really didn't. But
I call them not funny. They're fucking hacks, man. It's okay. I do it sometimes too. That shit just happens.
Laughing. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all giggling? Did you hear this? Like, what? And then I like to hear the people do the same sets over and over. And like not even change nothing. Have you learned nothing?
It's
you
the same.
did that shit verbatim the past 3 weeks in a row. You have not added or subtracted anything. You are failing.
You're not writing. That's
you are failing,
dude. I get it when it's like, so right now the weather dipped and everything's cold. So.
Right.
All our comedy friends, go fucking check up on him, man, because they're all pretty suicidal right now. At least all my friends. So many times I've been out at mics alone, just like I don't know anybody here.
I have to like get over that real quick.
When the weather dips, when fucking COVID came back, fucking sudden changes in atmosphere just kill off comics and throw. I swear to God, we die. We're like tropical fish in an aquarium. If anything changes too quickly, half of them fucking die, man.
I don't trust this. I don't trust this.
I'm just gonna check out, man. Just gonna die.
You remember your first joke that worked?
I still tell it.
You mind telling?
Oh yeah, sure. It's fucking.
I'm sorry, I know you was not expecting to do that.
I'm mentally preparing myself because they've told this joke a billion times.
Give us a synopsis.
But it's a one-liner, anyways.
Oh, okay.
Me and my fiance are gonna adopt a kid, but we're gonna adopt a kid with one arm because you don't have a lot of problems with a one-armed son. What's he gonna do? Heroin? Yeah. That was the first joke I ever got a laugh at.
That's funny.
That used to be a 10-minute joke. That's what I learned from when you first started comedy. You can go back and look at your shit. It's fucking garbage, man.
I hate going back.
Yeah.
Like my phone was like, "Oh, you did this a year ago," and I was like, "Oh, what is this?" It was a video of me doing stand up. I said, "Delete." Let me watch it. Let me make sure I'm growing.
It does feel good. It does.
Oh yeah, no, it's so cringy.
The best that I ever had at the Second City for a long time, like my only tight five, was just one-liners. It was just fucking one-liner, 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 one-liner. And that's a fine style to do.
Right.
But, like, I figured out, like, that's not really, like, I don't like
your
doing
style?
Yeah, no. I used to, but Louis C.K. used to be my favorite comic before he died. And he's not dead. I just consider him dead.
Well, hold on.
Shame.
Did I miss this? All the comedy rooms.
I just feel guilty that he was my favorite comic. So I just say that he's dead now. It's easier, man. Because I don't want to emotionally have to deal with that. I got other shit going on, man.
Look, if he's dead right now, what happened? He's been dead.
Yeah, exactly. He died the day he fucking masturbated in front of those two nice ladies. Because I just don't want to figure out what it means to me in my head, okay? I don't want to go through how this white man jerking off affects my comedy career. Right. So it's easier to just say he died. It's just easier. So, I got other shit I got to figure out.
Fuck you, Lewis.
Yeah.
Do you think it's an attack on comics in that way? Or actors?
They're okay. So he deserved to be canceled. He absolutely 100%. If him, Kevin Spacey, and like one other guy actually was like Jeffrey Epstein also deserved to be canceled. There were like 3 people who like really fucking deserved to get it, right. And then they just started. They're like, oh, America consistently doesn't have any power if you're just an individual person. But now individual people have found an ability to exert power, but unfortunately not in any fucking meaningful way. I mean, it's nice to see more trans people on TV, but you know it'd be awesome for trans people in the fucking government. That'd be really cool, but we're not doing that one. So people see this opportunity to get rid of shit, and now they've just taken it a little too far, where it's like weird shit. Like Patton Oswalt said the N-word in a special a while ago, and he was under fire for it for a little bit. And it was just a weird thing to see because if you listen to the tone or the way that he fucking said it, it was like...
Yeah, they take it right out of context and go, this is what you did, now atone for your sin.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, what was that? Game of Thrones.
The Starbucks cup?
No, fuck, what was the queen
when
name?
the queen was walking on...
Shame.
Shame.
Yeah, who what?
Cersei.
When Cersei gave, like...
She was
the religious people
hot.
when she gave the religion the
yeah.
Right, that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah,
it was now everybody's constantly atoning for their sins, except for the people in these small groups, and it's like it's weird, right? Y'all want the rest of the world to go, oh, you did this 15 years ago. Yeah. Why did you do that? But then like those same people who are pointing the finger, you dig into their stuff, and they go, "Oh, I apologize for that already." Like, what? So
Kevin Hart got it the worst, man. That one fucking.
Man, I hate it because everybody laughed at it. You got something to say, Kurt?
The only thing I got to say.
We raise hands here.
No, because
I mean, cause they can't see him. There's somebody there.
I wanted to finish your thought, because only thing I got to say to that shit is all these people who jump on these bandwagons on Twitter, Facebook. Oh, fuck this person, they cancel, they toxic, whatever.
Right.
All these people got all this shit to say about these celebrities and canceling them, but they be having these motherfucking grown ass men or grown ass women that's close to their family that be touching on these little kids, and none of them say shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So fuck
and
you
they'll have
in your cancel culture.
Other shit going on in their own life.
Right.
But I'm saying
they will be canceled.
They pass a homeless person every day of their fucking commute to work or whatever the fuck it is, and they never do a thing to help. And then they go online and they fucking bitch. Well, I mean, soup kitchens exist though. Like right. You could, I understand it's not the best system in the world, but right. You could still go volunteer and go do this shit.
But specifically on the fact that you want to cancel somebody because they've been allegedly, they allegedly have done something abusive to somebody else.
Right.
But again, you have those same abusers in your family, and you have not said a damn thing, and you might have, and some of these people might have even witnessed the shit.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Before you cancel these celebrities, cancel those dirty motherfuckers in your family. Because in my family, if we catch you, you getting fucked up.
He ain't lying. I think that's the funny part about it.
I like to imagine his family as a gang who goes around towns beating up pedophiles.
I mean, I'll say
in like an A-team van.
Specifically in our family, if we catch you doing it, you probably
start from the inside first.
Yeah. It's the A-team van, but it has a big P on the side instead for pedophile.
Oh man! All right. Other than Louis C.K., who would you say is your other influences?
Fucking. Well, actually, I went back and watched Lucy K the other day, and it does not hold up. By the way, I was watching the specials, and I was like, God, it's hard. It's a little bit hard to watch because not just because of the shit that came out about it, but also just because like he'll say anything and does not give a fuck, and he's not doing the thing where he's trying to make a good point. He's just saying shit. But nowadays, I mean, Patton Oswalt's fucking phenomenal. Kyle Kinane is a local celebrity and hero and fucking phenomenal. Tom Papa has to be like a big one that I've been looking at recently because he is just like so fucking comfortable on stage, but I know for a fact he writes every day and he writes so much every day.
I fucking hate writing.
Dude, same. I have multiple times said to myself, it's like, I think I'm just going to quit writing and just do crowd work from now. I think I'm a crowd work comic now, man.
No, I go through every day, go, I should write that down. And just keep and
then keep playing video games. Yeah.
Like, that's funny as fuck. I should write that down.
I had Jeff Webb open my fucking eyes because I got drunk one night at a show that wasn't like super well attended, so I was just dicking around on stage and I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
I fucking destroyed. And Jeff Webb comes up to me afterwards and he's like, "Did you write any of that?" And I was like, "No, I was just fucking fucking around." He's like, "Yeah, dude, I don't think you should write anymore." I think you're a crowd work comic, buddy. Straight up. And I'm like, I have taken that to heart.
Jeff is awesome, man.
Jeff, I fucking love him to death too. He's the only guy who would shoot straight with me about that.
Like that ass. I ain't really ever heard him, bullshit with somebody about their comic. But who would you say, like a comedic wise, someone who is not there yet, but we should be looking out for?
Oh, well, there's so fucking many, man. Vic Pandia, obviously. Tyler Fowler, fucking Luca Farrow. He's fucking, I think he's been doing it less time than I have. I've been at it for like 5. He's been at it for like 3 or 4, and he's already so much better than me. So I mean, dude, keep it up. I mean, he's Italian, so he got that. He's got those stereotypes to play on the bastard. But man, yeah, he's like fucking up and coming. But I mean, I don't even know if you can consider him up and coming anymore. But Zach O'Ryan is a personal favorite too.
Yeah, no, I think he's at the top of the up and coming.
Yeah, exactly. Blake Burkhardt, obviously. They're just some fucking. I call those the next level people. So it's like the people who, when I'm fucking, when I'm thinking about like, okay, what's my next step in comedy? How do I get to this next progression? Who do I have to follow? I think about like, okay, well, what's Vic doing? What's Tyler doing? What's Luca doing? What's all these people doing?
Right.
And the answer 110% of the time is writing and going out. They're at every fucking show I go to. At every fucking show I get booked at every open mic I go to, they're there for a brief moment. Yeah. And they talk to people and they're nice. And that doesn't mean they're there all night either, because there's that hang you can get into comics where you're there all fucking day.
Right.
Or you can stop by, don't be an asshole for fucking 45 minutes, do your time, and then leave, and then you're way better off than the guy who was there all night and got fucking hammered anyways.
Right.
Yeah, and you leave funnier, and you have more fucking sets and shit.
That's what's up. Do you think you got to leave Chicago to make it?
Oh, well, yeah. What?
You think so?
You don't have to leave. Okay, you don't have to leave to like to get famous, but I mean, you have to travel.
Oh, okay.
To do anything.
You could travel. That's fine. I'm talking about like leave to move to somewhere else.
No.
I think Chicago is like the place to be if you want to be a
for stand-up, yeah. New York's oversaturated and LA's too wishy-washy. It's really, I mean...
Too many Harvey Weinsteins.
Yeah, but hey, man, I'd get molested to be Black Widow, but that is my choice to make. That's the thing.
That's the point.
Yeah. I don't support that he did it, but if I was in that situation, I'd suck a dick to be Black Widow, man. Oh, 110%.
All right. Let's get started with the bullshit here.
Oh, we haven't started?
No, that was just all
the bullshit
about comedy. Yeah, that was. I had read this headline. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Oh no!
Connecticut woman gets arrested after stealing over $600,000 from her husband by convincing him he had Alzheimer's.
As I said before, if you get convinced you have Alzheimer's, you just have Alzheimer's, man.
How do you even begin this grand scheme? You know what I'm saying? Do you be like,
what's the?
I mean, but like they're married. Why the fuck did you have to steal it? Maybe he was
Prenups. Prenups, baby.
I can just imagine.
If you're stealing money from a spouse, they have money to steal, you know?
I can just imagine her getting like $1,000 a day, right? And he goes, "Oh, we didn't pay the car bill." He was like, "Yes, we did." He go, "No, remember you have Alzheimer's." He go, "No, I don't." Duh, because you had Alzheimer's.
You dumb bitch. Smacks him.
Well, I guess that makes sense. The grand, like what?
But how long can you do that before you figure out, like, no, I remember this conversation we had yesterday. That is like the ultimate form of gaslighting. That's what happens. If you're a millennial in a bad relationship right now and you get gaslit for long enough, eventually it takes you to the retirement home, man.
Right over there, what you do?
Bust a bump.
Oh, it's over there. He got a tissue to his neck and shit. Well, you gonna turn to a vampire, bro. Over the balcony, you go. Right now.
In the middle of the day, dude, you're dead. Game over.
Before you turn,
we're not doing
dying,
True Blood in fucking Alsip right now, man.
I can't tell nobody I was originated in fucking Alsip. Still $600,000.
That's so much money, man. That's a retirement account right there.
So the fact that she was able to convince he had Alzheimer's, I'm on her side.
Yeah.
Hey, at that point, I'm like, bro, she might.
You've never been in a long-term relationship then, because I could see it happening.
What if she was like knocking him over his head while he was sleeping?
Yeah, just
slowly causing him
But
brain damage.
what's the opposite of ginkgo biloba? What's the it's a drug that's supposed to help you increase your memory. What's the opposite of that? Roofies, I guess.
Roofies, yeah.
Is her last name Cosby? Check.
I didn't do enough research about it. I just thought the headline.
Oh, she used to be Dr. Huxtable. Oh no.
I just thought the headline was fucking incredible.
That's crazy. There's so much of that. I mean,
because at one point he was like, "Bitch, I ain't got Alzheimer's."
I mean, to be fair,
it's
though,
early onset.
The rest of the articles. I'm interested in what the rest of the article said now.
Oh, no, a little bit later, I didn't. Shade Room.
That's all we know.
Oh, Shade Room only do fucking headlines.
No, you go to their website. They have.
I ain't never been to their website.
Yeah, if you go to the website, they have full.
You know what?
Unfortunately,
I knew they had a
nobody goes to
website,
their
but I didn't know they had a website because I'm not going to fucking Shade Room website.
I go to read the article.
What's this about Alzheimer's?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I forgot to look it up.
Oh shit, dude!
I've never been to a Shade Room website to read shit. It's just like,
Yeah,
this is not where I get my sources.
No, I mean, because it's not. I wouldn't call it a legitimate news source.
Yeah, but
it do, like, when it comes to like deaths of
Dumb
celebrities.
bullshit, yeah.
No, when it comes to like deaths of celebrities and shit like that, if it's not on Shade Room, I don't believe it. Like that shit didn't happen. Like, because I mean
that's the only thing they got. That's where their journalistic integrity is.
Because they can't be wrong necessarily, right? I think no, because a lot of, especially online like news sources, are so quick to be first, right?
Yeah,
I think Denzel said this shit. I seen it in the clip. They're so quick to be first, they don't care about being right. So with the Shade Room at the peak that is at now, the editors and editor-in-chief care about being right for the most part. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They
unless it's an obvious bullshit.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because at their core, they still a gossip.
Right. At the core, that's what I say mostly. But who wants to put out a redaction? You know what I'm saying?
No they do. They just don't. It's not a front page. Yeah.
Right. When it happens, they do.
They just go back and edit.
Nobody reads the redactions. No, they don't even do that.
No, they just put it in.
They just like
in a footnote.
Wrong. Our bad. But we'll let this live on the internet in perpetuity forever.
The headline stays the same. We won't put it nowhere near.
Yeah.
But people might actually read this. But it's there. No, I just thought that shit was funny. All right. On to the next thing. If you could permanently change the price of one item to $1, what would it be?
Houses. I still stand by
houses.
Yeah, change fucking free housing for everybody.
Well, okay, so again,
vote Bernie before he dies.
What about schools, universities?
Yeah, I mean the Maslow's hierarchy. You need food, water, and shelter. Food and water we fucking got on lock, man. Shelter, however, we have not handled yet.
we're going on the basis that anything that we change, the price of a dollar is changed for everybody, not just ourselves.
Yeah, if it was just for me, I think I'd still do houses.
You know how much money you can make? Buy a house for $1 and sell it for $300,000.
I mean, I'd buy a house for $1 and sell it for like 10 grand.
Right.
Still an insane deal for everybody. Comes out a winner. You want a $10,000 house? Yeah, exactly. Affordable housing for everybody, and I'm rich.
No, I say, fuck up the whole market and do all clothing items.
Yeah, that's fun.
All the brand clothes, all the shoes, Jordan.
Oh, we're doing it just to fuck somebody's day up? Because I got a few then.
Fuck it. Clothes. All clothes. All clothes.
All guns to $1.
All guns. You can get a gun for free.
That'll really fuck some shit up. If you really want to
we'll have to purge. We'll seriously have to purge.
Oh, that would be a purge, yeah. I mean, America's almost there already.
I think guns get down to $1. You might as well just hit the sirens.
Ooh, Shiba Inu coin to $1.
Oh, yeah, you burn it to $1.
Then I'm loaded. Then so many people are rich.
Damn,
so many
out on that shit.
Terrible hipsters are rich now.
You didn't have 10 coin, you couldn't.
Well, you get $10.
No, I mean, depending on when you invested, it'd be more than $10 if you had 10 in the coin right now.
Yeah, $10 in the coin.
Yeah.
I think he said 10 coin. I'm like, no, that's $10, man.
If you had $10 in the coin now.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be crazy. Or what if Bitcoin all of a sudden went down to
That'd be another one. That'd also fuck up a bunch of people's days.
Be falling off the top of buildings.
Well, they weren't falling.
It's raining. Oh, that's
oh God.
Curtis, what about you? What would you change to be $1?
I told you this already.
Okay, say it again.
Pussy.
I don't think you get how a podcast works.
I mean,
if you didn't say it on mic, you didn't say it, man.
Yes, I wanted you to. Obviously, I wouldn't
That's
ask.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pussy.
I was literally going to say hookers.
Let me ask though. Have you ever paid for pussy?
No.
So what does changing it to $1 mean to you?
It makes it cheaper.
But you don't pay for it.
But he would now.
So pussy.
Okay, just so we're clear, prostitutes cost $1.
Right.
Yeah.
I
would have an army of
like
prostitutes
escorts too, right?
I'm in. Yeah.
He's an army of prostitutes.
See them
okay, so this only works if it's just for you. Because I don't want to fuck a prostitute that costs $1 to everybody else. Just so because that would just people would stop being people would stop being prostitutes would be the problem.
Is that what it is?
If it's $1, I get in, then I'm get out quick.
So is it for you or for everybody? That's what we're. That's
for me.
No,
okay, just for you.
We're going on the basis that whatever you change is for everybody.
Yeah. So if
I'll be fucking good that week, and after that, I ain't touching no more.
But so will everybody else.
The price of pillow ceiling is going through the roof.
Get in where you fit in. Get the fuck out of there.
That would change the dynamic of society as we know it. Honestly,
fuck
that
would.
would.
That is the purge.
Yeah. Because it would devalue the market value of pussy. I mean. Women
Stock
would be chasing men now. It'd be insane. Because I mean, if an ugly girl comes up to me and is like, "You want to fuck?" I wouldn't do it for $1. So that the value of dick is now raised over the value of pussy. Literally flipping society on its head.
Listen. I'm doing the choosing now.
Fucking Thanos over here, man. I am inevitable. Pussy's $1.
$1.
That would fucking, it would the ripple through the economy you could not understand, man.
Yeah, I don't.
A lot less wars.
For a bit.
Hey,
until the women's.
But I got you 10 hookers, $10. Release the stress.
For real.
That's fucked up. Damn.
I did, yeah.
So is that sex work or just
so you could fuck a girl by giving her a candy bar and she'd be like, cool.
You overpaid.
Because them motherfuckers cost $1.25.
Oh wait, we're doing taxes too. Okay.
Bitch is vending machine pussy now. I don't know what else.
A massive drop in female self-esteem after this podcast is released.
Nah, we probably gonna get
What
a
about-
massive backlash from women. Oh, those sexist pigs. Y'all be alright.
It's a theoretical situation in which the value of every woman's vagina dropped to $1. Because currently the value of every male's penis is somewhere around $20, I think.
I think even less.
Well, here's the problem, because at least prostitutes have one price,
Right.
and then the other price is no. So it's like, if you're ugly enough, there is no amount of money.
Right.
But usually it's like, let's say $500, whatever the fucking number is. $500 for a prostitute is like the going rate. So a male prostitute, I would say the going rate is $60.
You can't even judge male prostitutes and women prostitutes the same because we go for sex. Women go for something different.
It's a different service, yeah.
So if they go into, you can't even call.
You also have to fix the plumbing while you're there if you're gonna be a male prostitute. That's the move. If you ever want to be a male prostitute, be like, well, if you're an alone housewife, I will come over, fuck you, and then also do the thing that your husband needed done in the house.
So
I will also fix the fridge.
Women want the boyfriend experience with the fucking. We just want the fucking.
Right.
They want to be taken out, wine and dine, treated nice, sweet nothings in the air. Nah, dudes, hey bitch, bust that pussy open for me.
Yeah.
Here's $1. Like, hey, you cute. Here's $2. That's it.
That's as far as I can go.
Is that per hour?
I don't think a guy would do drugs again. I think depression would be cured.
That was a lot more drugs. Save so much money on the prostitute.
That's a good point.
And it look post-apocalyptic around here.
For real.
Nobody
would go to work.
Right?
I'd live off my savings accounts. I'd eat pussy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
$3.
So here's the other situation. So how does it work? Because is it only women who are currently and if you need to get off this to save your podcast,
No, fuck that. We own this shit.
Okay, so now is it if you go up to any woman in the streets and hand her $1, she's like, let's fuck? Is that how this works?
No, I think.
Or is it
they have
whoever
to
is
be
currently a
prostitutes.
prostitute?
Right, or anybody who's
Now
trying to
gets
enter that
locked
business.
into the market rate.
No.
Like when ComEd got bought by the government. The price of electricity is now this, and ComEd's like, fuck, god damn it. Well, I'm not going to go do something else.
No.
All the pimps would be so mad.
I don't know, Curtis.
So is it now the market rate just get locked in if you're currently a prostitute?
So if you currently or jumping into the game,
Right.
Well, nobody's going to join the game. Just so we're clear.
Hey,
how would you make money?
people do dumb shit.
If somebody's like,
I can just imagine.
I mean, this is kind of what OnlyFans is right now.
I can just
Except it's
imagine
$5.
a female who never thought about it. Go, well, it's just $1. Come on, let's find out.
And then she's stuck.
Just imagine you gotta take 100 dicks just to get $100.
I mean, if you suck dick well, you can do it quickly.
I mean, that's not even. How many dicks can you suck in an hour, man?
Well, I will say,
job.
I said vagina, not mouth.
Oh.
She can
Ooh, so now the value of the mouth doubles.
Right?
Nah, I'll take pussy.
A blowjob is now worth
$1,500.
It's fucking great.
It's cool. I just get a wet sponge.
I've never fucked a wet sponge before.
No, what was he fucking? You seen the show Big Mouth?
A cantaloupe with a hole in
It
it.
was soup.
Soup?
He had 2 warm bags of soup. He put it into a pillow.
Hey man, we've all fucked a couch before.
No.
I know somebody who have though. Somebody who was fucking a girl and it slipped out in between the couch, and she was like, he was fucking. She came upstairs, she was ready. So I was like, first of all, if he was fucking a couch, what do your pussy feel like that? He mistook he was in you, and then he wasn't. He mistook your vagina for the couch.
Sandpaper ass pussy.
All right, hold on. Okay.
That's like a cat's mouth.
Let's step away from this and go right into relationships. Fuck, what was my point? Oh, I had seen somebody talking about when is a relationship official.
Okay, when you have the conversation with your partner and they say we're official. What?
What? I have never been in a relationship.
You've never been like
and be like, okay, on 3 we official. 1, 2, 3, official. Like,
no, but when you start I have been like. To be fair, every time I've gotten into a serious relationship, I've been fucking a few girls at the time. It's always when I'm at my best that they drag me to my lowest.
You perform at the top. You're mine now. What? No. The one guy said once there's a ring on it.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Like, what?
Absolute ass. No, it's when you say boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, no. See, this is my thought process on it, right? The moment one or both of y'all would be upset if the other person has sex with somebody else, you guys are official.
See?
It's still a loophole in that shit, too. Cause like, you could be upset, but again, we never had a conversation that we dating.
No, definitely. To me, if both y'all collectively together been hanging out, whatever, and the moment you would be upset if they had sex with somebody else, you're kind of official.
What about people who don't care if their partner has sex with other people?
Like I said, one or both.
Smart.
I left room because it's people who be on bullshit and play with other people's emotions. I left room.
I've always had the conversation of being like, we're official, or we're going steady, or we're dating. No. I've always had the conversation where we make it official.
No, I've never.
Really?
No.
Huh.
Shit just kind of happens.
I mean, women usually ask, so what is this?
Yeah, okay, I guess that's the conversation.
They usually ask somewhere in along those lines.
Everybody bitches about like, what is this? But it's a very efficient way to fucking suss that shit out.
Yeah,
it is a phenomenal tool. It's annoying.
Like, at that point, you can't be like friends. It's over. That is the last time you have sex with that person.
Unless you just don't give a fuck.
Right.
In which case,
maybe she was just making sure y'all was just friends.
Yeah, there's two answers to that. One of them is done fucking.
I don't know. Fucking retarded.
How long have you been dating?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
Good shit.
I don't plan on getting married. That's not for me.
Ever?
No. Maybe one day.
Why not? For tax reasons?
Okay. I don't. Fuck it.
Hey, if your girlfriend's anything like mine, she doesn't listen to the podcast, so.
No, she does.
She does? Yeah. Oh, nice, man.
She's gonna be mad.
Shout out. Hey, my fiance doesn't. So
no. So like, I mean, she gave me too.
I mean, you said this before.
Yeah, I've had this conversation before. I don't see the point. I don't see the point of marriage.
The good reason I see is taxes, but that's it.
My man, he's married, right? Engaged.
Yeah.
That's somebody who's in the game. Goes, great for taxes. I understand love and the whole. I was talking to my mom about it. My mom was like, "What the fuck wrong with you?" And she listened too. I was like, "No, I don't see the point. Like, I understand, love and being a person forever. You can say those things without getting involved, without having the government get involved, right?
Yeah.
I can buy you a fucking piece of jewelry and you can put it whatever the fuck you want to symbolize that you're mine. That's crazy too to me.
Yeah,
I get it. I understand it. I'm not knocking it. I'm not telling no one not to get married.
Yeah,
by all means, if that's what you want to do that shit. I'll come to your wedding, have a good ass time, get drunk. You better have an open bar.
See, that's the part you're really missing out is the wedding.
I could throw a party. I could throw a wedding like
pretty
party.
banger parties.
What do you mean? A together forever party.
Yeah,
it gotta be a wedding.
I'd rather do a dad bod party. It sounds more fun.
And get just as fucked up with all my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Have you been to Halloween? Halloween's fucking awesome, man.
We all put on a suit that we rented and it has to be back in 3 days. Like, don't get me, again, I'm not knocking it.
Yeah, no, it's kind of dumb.
I just don't.
Hey, dude, I'm getting married. I think it's dumb.
No, again, I'm fine with
See,
it.
I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for her, though.
Yeah, I think most guys.
I'm not.
Most guys.
Yeah, but I'm blatant with it. Yeah. She'll ask me. She's like, well, what do you think about this at the wedding? I'm like, what do you think? And she's like, but I want your opinion. I'm like, okay, this. And she's like, but I like this. I'm like, well, then do that.
Simple.
This isn't my wedding. And she's like, yes, it is. We're getting married. I'm like, this is your wedding.
I'm just gonna be there.
You won. This is a congratulations because you did it.
Right.
So you get to sit all your friends down and be like, you didn't do it. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. I did it.
And
that's
the
wedding.
It's my turn.
Yeah, exactly.
So again, I don't necessarily see the point. My mom was like, "Oh, that's so you can leave them something behind." Yeah, that's a piece of paper. It's called a will. I love you enough to put you on a fucking will. Why I gotta get married? Like because it costs more in some cases to get divorced than it does to fucking get married.
Getting married is expensive too.
I'm already knowing hella expensive, right? But I'm just saying, like, to get divorced, to get out of a marriage, could be, if not more or the same as getting married, an expensive fucking wedding. Yeah. So it's like, yo, so for me to be like, you know what, I don't think this is working out. Here's half my shit, and then the other half that I'm left with, I gotta pay to get this shit over with. What? That's insane to me. I just don't get it.
You gotta date more white girls because they're all into stupid fucking shit, man. That's how you start to understand it. My girlfriend's in a fucking pyramid scheme. She's fucking, Arbonne, the beauty. You remember? It used to be K. Like, you remember the people around you, who would go around selling K door to door? Yeah. My fiance does that. Dude, white girls do dumb shit all the time, and eventually you get used to it, and you learn to pick your fucking battles. You're like, all right, well, marriage, everybody else does that one, so cool. I'm still fighting on the fucking Arbonne thing.
What bothers me even worse is, well, I won't say bother, but it's weird to me, like, after 6 months, people be getting married. Like, you don't even know
that's
like
insane to me, man.
Yeah,
if you have not lived
4 years.
If you have not lived with someone you getting ready to marry, you have fucked up.
I need to, like,
for a while too.
Yeah, I don't plan on getting married, but I gotta know you at least 2 years.
I won't put a specific time, right? I think you could be happy with somebody in 6 months. It can work. Anything fucking possible. I think I say this fucking every goddamn.
I have a friend who got married at 17 and 18, and they knew each other for like just a few months, and they've been together for 10 years now. It's fucking crazy.
I do my best not to speak in absolutes.
Those are outliers.
It was. I think the reason is because it was
rule.
Each of them, it was the first person they ever dated.
How? I could never.
So like, done.
You fuck one person and go, this is the only pussy I ever wanted.
Could you imagine driving one car? That's the car you have forever.
You got to be in a man state of, I'm not trying to try new things. This is what I'm. Okay.
Also, those people become swingers. So it's not the only person. It's a matter of time.
We're going to try new things together. Pineapples every
over the years I've talked to him. So when they first started married, we were joking around, and he's like, "Yeah, this is my sex drawer." So he had a drawer that was for like all the sex stuff they do. And then I checked back with him a while later, and he's like, "Yeah, this is my sex dresser." The dresser was full of sex toys. And then I come back, and he's like, "Yeah, don't go to the bedroom." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "It's the sex bedroom."
It's like, hey, you ain't gotta tell me twice.
All we do is fuck in there. I'm like,
"Jeez, you ain't gotta tell me twice."
They got 2 spare beds. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sleeping nowhere in your house.
No, they have us designated.
Like, no!
I want to, because he's lived in that room for They have been fucking in that room for 10 straight years.
Oh my god!
I want.
It looked like the room off next Friday.
Oh my god!
Right.
God damn, dude, it looks like a fucking Jackson Pollock painting in there.
As soon as you walk in, you see the dildos on the wall.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! I don't know. Look.
I assume it's because there's shit hooked up to the ceiling that they can't take down anymore, like an eye hook.
Oh, like a swing.
Yeah.
Like
Shout out to Jake Matasius.
All right, I guess one of the closing in. What time we at?
40.
Oh, okay, we're doing well. I had heard on the radio that this guy had loaned one of his close friends $500, right, and he was trying to figure out how to ask for it back.
That shit's gone, man. I have been in this situation, which reminds me, you gotta ask me about my fucking childhood.
Yeah, no, we will definitely gonna get into that later. The river you're saying the King's
I got more, man.
So he owed the friend. He gave the friend $500. Supposed to get it back. Then he see the friend like all on Instagram, popping bottles in the club every night and all the other stuff. And he was like, "Yo, how should I go about asking for it back?" If that was you, what would you do?
It's gone. That money is gone, man. I loaned a friend $1,000 to buy Molly.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I did. Of course I did. No, but $1,000 to buy Molly so he could resell it and make a bunch of fucking money.
Oh, it was re-up money.
Yeah. Was the plan? Kid wasn't a drug dealer. Should have been a red flag off the start. Yeah. So what ended up happening is we fucking bought. I gave him $1,000 worth of Molly, and then I did a decent amount, but he did most of it. And then I was like, I wasn't exactly concerned about fucking getting a return on investment as much as I was to get the money back. Right. And then the supply started dwindling enough where I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah, and then that shit's gone. And it's just you're not gonna get the money, man. Robert De Niro in some fucking movie put a great quote to it. It's like, you just paid $1,000 to learn that that's not a real friend. So consider yourself that you got out lucky. And
was that Robert De Niro? I thought that was Bronx Tale, right?
Something like that, man.
Yeah, it wasn't Bronx Tale. It wasn't Robert De Niro.
I watched so many of those fucking TikToks, man. My brain is melted.
Yeah, I can't think of the dude who played the mafia guy.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, because remember he was chasing the guy throughout
for
the Bronx.
$20 or whatever it is.
Yeah, he was like, man, no, you just pay him $20 never to be in your life again.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And it is good to learn that you have to financially learn that you can't depend on somebody instead of fucking. There are plenty of worse ways to learn you can't fucking depend on somebody. Well, mine was $1,000, but
it could be worse.
Yeah, no, because like if I needed a ride from the airport, that dude might not have been there. Yeah, and that sucks. Way fucking worse, dude. Have you ever missed a flight? It's the worst thing in the world. Dude.
I have not.
Yeah, I have one time. It sucks. It's a pain. You're stuck in the airport for like 10 hours.
Jeez.
It's a fucking nightmare.
What do they do? Just try to find you another flight?
Yeah. And they're like, well, the next flight leaves at fucking 6 p.m. tomorrow. Dick.
Guess I live here now.
Yeah, really.
Curtis, what would you do? How would you go about acquiring the funds?
Oh, in true 50 Night from Rockwell fashion.
Hoodie season?
I'm black. I'm all black. Hoodied up,
put on a black horses, huh?
Yeah, especially if I asked you multiple times already, nicely on some. Hey, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me.
Right.
Yeah.
Then I gotta come see you.
Yeah. I don't know.
I say I would I'll go out with him to the club and make him spend $500 on me.
That's a good one.
We be in the club turning up. Hey, let's get another bottle. Get another bottle on his tab. Hey,
that's some Sopranos shit.
Nice. Like, bro, I'm gonna get my $500 worth.
Hey, man, take a kneecap.
But hey, how much you got left? $3? All right, let me get 3 hookers.
It's called interest.
Put his ass on the corner somewhere.
Yeah, no, you probably have to run up on him for real.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
I mean, you cannot forget that. Hey, a certain amount, up to a certain amount, you probably could be like, I understand you forgot.
$100.
No, you can't forget $100.
I think up to $100.
Up to $100.
Like 50, 60, you'd be like, whatever. Bro.
Yeah.
You got it. Right. To me, once I hit that extra zero, I need my money, bro.
I still have a dude who's on me about $50 I owe.
50? Like, does he say like joking?
5 years ago.
Because like,
no, I don't fucking like the guy. That's why I'm not paying him. He was a douche. So I'm like, fuck you.
Wait, why are you taking money from people you don't like?
Why wouldn't you?
Right. Fuck him. No, because I got some friends where they joke, like, man, you still owe me $20. I mean, you get that fucking $20. Huh?
I still owe you 5.
Yeah. For what?
For that bet.
Cookie? No, for the bet? Oh, for the Jamaicans.
Yeah.
What?
We had a bet on the Olympics.
The Jamaicans were going to win the bobsled?
No, he was saying that.
I thought the Jamaicans took a lot, but they didn't take everything like I thought they would.
In track and field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like, Jamaicans going to sweep track and field.
But they still.
Dude, no country ever sweeps a fucking event.
Look, and I tried to give him like so many outs. I'm like, all right, hold on, wait. Let's break it down to the events. All right, you got the 100, you got 200, you got the 4x4. Let's do these 5. You know, I didn't say 5, but let's do these 5 events.
Yeah.
He go, nah, all of it.
Shot put is one of them.
It's $5.
That's fair.
That he still owed me.
There's no fucking. Well, they lost shot put. And javelin and a few others.
What's the one with the ball and channel? I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy shot put. Yeah. I call it Mario shot put. You know the the thing, the chomping thing from Mario. Mario
chomp,
shot
throw.
Yeah.
right, man. Tell me. You were telling me earlier about your childhood.
Yeah.
About some river that you couldn't get in without getting sick.
Okay,
but you guys still did. I hear. Don't go in here. Well, I hear if you go into this water,
you get sick. Yeah.
Let's tape it off. No one gets in.
No. You still go in it.
Is it like a rite of passage?
No, just daily.
Malaria.
Just for fun. So I grew up real poor. Like I have so much shit. So the river we grew up on is called the Fox River. If you look it up, it's one of the most polluted rivers in America. And we would go in it all the fucking time. And we lived off of the channels of the Fox River. And if you don't know what channels are, it's where like all the dirt and debris and garbage flows.
Yeah.
So that's where we would swim most.
That does not sound okay.
So the river was already the most polluted.
The concentrated
even worse part. Yeah.
Why?
That's just we lived next to it. If you live next to a body of water, you're gonna go in it. You're just
black.
gonna.
We have a whole different cultural onset about that.
Never been to Africa. Plenty of swimmers there, man. A lot of coastline. Yeah, no, we just like my parents got divorced and my mom moved down the street into a different trailer.
No.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
And she moved down the street into a trailer with the guy who didn't have a driver's license, was missing teeth, and drove a lawnmower. Like a riding lawnmower,
was his
mode of transportation. Yeah, he drove it to the local bar, got blackout drunk, and then barely made it back. Yeah,
Ron's on his way on.
Shout out to Steve. They're still together.
Did he cut grass with it?
Yes, he also cut grass. He went through a lot of gas on that riding lawnmower.
You just see him pour gas while.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
What else happened in your childhood?
I lived in like a straight up zoo growing up. We had so many animals. We had
what?
Cat. We had 3 cats, 2 dogs.
I mean, y'all just like have the door open and just walk.
Yeah. Everything was indoor, outdoor, except for the parakeets. They didn't really escape. We had bearded dragons. We had snakes. We had fucking fish. We had. At one point, we had so many gerbils, because if you don't know this about gerbils, they breed. They fuck.
They be fucking.
We had so many that our whole garage was just filled with hamster cages. Straight up. That was the goal, was to sell hamsters to other kids in the neighborhood, was my sister's bright business idea.
Right.
Never sold fucking one. But at one point, one of our 3 cats got in.
Oh.
Just fucking slaughtered.
No.
Yeah. And the punishment my mom had was, because for some reason she felt she needed a punishment for this, was that she had to clean it up.
Yeah, no, 100%.
That's fucking wild.
As a parent, I'm not cleaning up. You clean up
36 dead hamsters.
You clean up the purge. This was your purge.
Fucking.
Fuck. Cat just went crazy, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fucking.
So who need catnip? 36 gerbils.
Yeah. So I had a fucking. My dad built me a tree house when I was growing up, and eventually ran electricity to it, and I just stayed in the fucking tree house.
Okay,
because dude, for real. It had windows and insulation and shit. But I grew up in a family with like 5 girls. So it was me. Once my dad.
Oh, you just needed.
Yeah. Once all the hamsters died, my stepdad moved into the garage, and he would just like smoke weed in there all fucking day, just because he needed to get out of the goddamn house. And I would go up in the tree fort, and my mom, my sister, and my 2 stepsisters would just took over the house, just had the fucking house. Yeah, so I had this fucking tree house to myself that we built that would just flood. A tree house that would flood. We figured out that the boards we used were angled down and in. We had to cut like rain gutters into it. But one night I was playing Xbox with electricity, and that shit just like boom. My Xbox half exploded. Everything started to get wet. I'm like, oh shit. It's crazy.
My Xbox is just X. Explosion.
I remember the first time I fingered a girl was in a canoe on that polluted river. Dude, trash growing up, man.
I was just thinking that somebody was talking about fingering the other day. I think it was a female comic. She was talking about finger banging. I'm like, black people don't do that shit.
What?
We don't finger.
You eat pussy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Duh.
It's Curtis, the beard is.
Would you agree with that statement?
I feel like fingering is more of a high school experience, not a culture. You skipped over in high school?
No fingering.
Yeah, I feel like
very mature high school.
I feel like a lot of dudes didn't, because I remember having a conversation with this one guy. He was like, "Bro, I lick my fingers when I eat fries," and I was like, "What? What?" I didn't know how to. I didn't know. Then I didn't know how to respond to him. Now,
right.
It's pussy, nigga. Eat that shit too.
My first blowjob happened in school.
In school?
Yes.
Here's a fun one that always starts an argument on a podcast. I don't like blowjobs.
Yeah, I can see that starting.
I mean, I understand.
Never fails to start an argument.
I feel like too many women don't enjoy it.
Right.
What makes me not want you to do it.
100%.
Like if they don't, if I look down, I feel like she, because matter of fact, it was one chick. She like.
Is she doing it just because you want her to do it?
Yeah.
It's trash. It's trash. Fuck that. No, I ain't never ate a piece of cake. Like, well, I guess I'm hungry. I enjoy eat that motherfucking cake. Like, I want you to enjoy sucking my fucking dick. So like,
that's fair. That's fair. I get your point.
Yeah, because if you're gonna do it lazy, then don't do it at all.
It's not about that. I just don't. I don't like it. It's everybody's first thing is like, well, how. You've never had it done right, or whatever the fuck it is.
100%. But then, like, I hate saying that because
the amount of if you ever want to get infinite blowjobs, tell a girl you don't like blowjobs. So I have learned this trick.
Game.
Okay, you feel free to use this. I have unfortunately learned this trick unwillingly because I actually don't like blowjobs, and every girl I have ever slept with. I have had more blowjobs than sex, because I have told girls, I was like, yeah, I don't like blowjobs, and then they're like, well, I wasn't gonna fuck you before, but now, and I'm like, hey,
I want to prove I'm good. I want to show you I'm good at it.
It's fucking insane.
Reverse psychology, baby.
Okay, yes, for somebody who actually likes getting a blowjob, this is a great tool.
This is not a game, bitch. I don't like it.
I do it to platonic friends who I would never fuck. I have seen the light flicker in their eye briefly. Like, am I about to blow this fucking guy just to prove a point? So, guys out there, if you do like blowjobs, go.
Y'all heard it here first.
Tell them that you don't.
I no longer
it
like
works 100% of the time. I hope.
You converted us. I no longer like blowjobs. You have converted us. We are believers.
See, that's the curse that I live with, though, because I legitimately don't.
Curse, I hear fortune.
See,
all right, one of the last things to touch up on, you have made a status on Facebook. I wish there was consequences to dying in the Marvel universe.
There aren't. That's why.
What do you mean?
Nobody who is consequential in the Marvel universe has died and it actually mattered. Loki died and is now the biggest Marvel character. He died like 6 fucking times. Half the cat. I mean, I just watched fucking Infinity Wars again. Everybody dies in Infinity Wars. Fucking yeah, exactly. Black Widow died, and then her movie got released.
It was before she died.
I think it was so.
Was it? What was the?
It was some issue with them releasing it when they were supposed to versus after.
But still, the point I'm trying to make is there's no fucking consequence to dying in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, no one stays dead.
No, nobody stays dead.
So you want
If you don't,
Game of Thrones type shit. You're looking for.
Yeah, because when you're dead, you're fucking dead. Because that's what I'm not every time I watch it. I'm like, well, I don't care if they live or die because they can bring them back however they fucking want to. Yeah, for real. The only shitty part about Dragon Ball Z. That's why I like the Cell games.
Oh yeah, Cell.
Yeah.
What was Tyler's standpoint?
So he thought I spoiled something for him. He was like, I swear to God, if this is a spoiler. I'm like, no, I've rewatched Endgame, so it better not be a spoiler, man. But Tyler's just a huge into Marvel. He loves that shit. So he gets a little admittedly gets a little cagey when people start saying negative shit about it. He gets a little fanboy about it. I get it. I do that shit. I do that shit about blowjobs.
All right.
So I get it.
Hold on, we talked about Dragon Ball Z real quick, and I just want to. What was your best Dragon Ball Z saga?
What Cell Saga? What?
Cell?
Absolutely. The finale, the perfect ending.
Frieza? No.
Cell Saga.
I grew up on Frieza, so I was too young. I didn't appreciate it. I was like 10 or so when it ended. So
because after Cell, they went to GT, right? And
Buu was the funniest though.
Majin Buu.
Buu was
Kid Buu. Oh,
I barely got. Majin Vegeta was my favorite. Dude was a straight up fucking prick. It's great.
Yeah, but Buu had to be the funniest because the fat motherfucker was funny. The Kid Buu, he was. I love Kid Buu because he was just evil as shit. And it wasn't no in between with him. He didn't talk.
It wasn't no moral.
Right.
No.
With Frieza and Cell, you got conversation. With Kid Buu, it was more so like, I'm here to fuck shit up. Matter of fact, Kid Buu is the best villain on DBZ.
What?
Yes.
Dude, Cell is fucking phenomenal.
No, so, like I said.
Perfect Cell? Come on.
Perfect Cell is the most fuckable villain for sure.
Kid Buu came.
Oh no, wait, they're the androids.
Real villain was.
See, okay, but Kid Buu did not just come.
No, but I'm saying once it got to that point, he was my favorite.
I could see your point.
He was like a Lex Luthor style villain.
He was just
a villain and nothing else.
That's what I want from him.
I mean,
Cell planted kids. He had Cell Juniors.
That was
fucking people up.
I mean, okay. So I grew up on that, so I was at an age
Cybermen out of Cell.
It
was straight. They just were like, well, let's do Cybermen again. Obviously,
I rooted for. Weirdly, I rooted for Cell.
Yeah.
No, because he's a good villain.
Yeah, I think most villains be having good ass fucking points.
Oh yeah, I mean, if Thanos was slightly smarter, double all the resources.
Yeah, no, Thanos had a hell of a fucking point.
Yeah,
well, double all the resources is the obvious fucking point.
No, fuck that.
No,
has people gone. But then, like, bro, because like the world ended up coming back to normal after that shit. Motherfuckers, once they cope with it, so then they bring everybody back.
But you just understand that he's gonna would have to do it again years down the line. It doesn't solve any problems.
It solves it for a long period of time.
Yeah, for a few centuries, I guess. But
that's fine.
I mean, shouldn't Thanos be thinking longer term than that?
No.
To put it this way, Thor will still be alive by the time that it needs to happen again. Also,
I mean, but it was the whole universe. It wasn't just like Earth, right?
Yeah.
And so, I think the time it would have taken for it to get back to that point would have been so drastically stretched out because you don't know who's going, right? Who's going to go? So some of the top scientists, people who could have. Was pushing technology forward or kept things going, could have went, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could have put some cities back into a stone age until help could arrive. Yeah. But motherfuckers drop, planes crashing, fucking cars crash, because not only people disappeared, a lot of people probably died right after that. You know what I'm saying? So
all the hospitals were short staffed.
Right. The amount of fucking technical skilled people was gone, you know what I'm saying?
Because what's the name touched on this? Like, when everybody came back, they had to...
So you end up with 33% of the universe's population. Thanos just accounted for taxes.
Right. Falcon and the Winter Soldier did a good job of touching on...
They got to bring back all these people.
How do you deal with it? So
right, now you got to get them their jobs back?
Falcon and Winter Soldier did that?
Yeah, they touched on it a little bit, like, if you bring all these people back, what do
they do now?
Right.
Huh.
Right.
Okay, I gotta watch that one again.
So they touched on it. They touched on it. Matter of fact, more than I thought they, because with the girl, she became a terrorist or whatever. But they touched on it a lot.
I'm a terrorist. In America, terrorist doesn't mean too much.
Cal Rittenhouse.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, we're on the same page now.
Dylan Roof. Anyway,
you know what? Crazy thing, I wouldn't put Cal Rittenhouse in the terrorist category.
That is crazy.
Because what we come to know what the word terrorist and who we see those people with, and I don't mean just like Muslims.
Yeah.
I mean no matter what color they are, terrorists usually do something that's extravagant.
Explosive.
Okay, I get it.
Not even just explosive, just
Hold
like.
on, let me see if I got it. I think I got you right. He wasn't.
That's too high.
Terrorizing. He wasn't terrorizing.
Yeah,
it was an incident. It's fucked up.
Right.
But Dylan Roof.
Do I think he's guilty?
The Aurora shooting. That's terrorism. No.
The Aurora shooting with the cow. That was where that happened at?
No. Just three different situations.
Oh, okay.
Cal Rittenhouse happened in Wisconsin, right?
Yeah.
Then that Dylan Roof who blew up the church.
Yeah, that's terrorism.
That's terrorism.
Yeah.
I forget the dude name who shot up the Batman movie.
Yeah, that's
Did you consider that?
I think it's
terrorism?
more concerning that you know all their names off the top of your head, but yeah.
We know Dylan Roof because he aimed to kill specifically black people.
Yeah, the church. Yeah,
so
that's probably why I can't remember the dude who shot up the Batman movie. Cause I know what he looks like.
Somehow worse still. I know his face from memory, but
I mean, I feel like it's weird. As the people who are totally normal, we have a crazy obsession with things we don't really understand. All the serial killer shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we're so obsessed with this subculture that unless you are a serial killer, you don't understand. And
I think that's
90% of us are not going to understand. So
it's trying to wrap your head around these crazy tragedies.
I've never been interested in learning about these serial killer type motherfuckers.
It's
not really, not me, but it's popular.
But I get it. Yeah,
like the movie about Waco. Never cared to watch it.
Yeah,
don't give a fuck for it. Or the other one. What's the
Jonestown? No.
The buddy who was driving the women crazy. He was killing bitches, but bitches was
Charles Manson.
I think.
Yeah. He's the one. He's the one you think of.
He was a heartthrob to a lot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Charles Manson.
So I don't get it. I don't get it. I didn't. Because I seen the trailer of the movie they did
Charisma.
About
that get the panties wet.
I know a lot of guys uglier than Charles Manson who never fuck, and I'm like, dude, it's all about confidence.
But I'm saying, like, they did a movie about Buddy Ass on Netflix, and I'm like, I watched the trailer to see if I was
Charles Manson. I mean, but his crimes was like large and vast. It wasn't like one particular thing. Yeah. No, so I can understand the interest in that. Again, I just think it's a subculture that most people don't know. And so
I see when you hear about the letters that they send. Some even now they send it. They got these serial killers who in jail right now that people look up to, and I be like,
look up to. That's weird.
I'm quiet because I'm not allowed to talk about this.
You're not allowed to?
Yeah, as a white guy, I'm automatically a serial killer.
No, that's not the case.
With you, man.
I'm not going to colonize it. No, I'm just like,
yeah, dude, that's the same as serial killing. That's genocide. Is the word you're thinking of? Christopher Columbus was just the best serial killer. That's all he was.
All right, man.
Cal Rittenhouse got pictures of Christopher Columbus up in his ass.
Get ready to wrap this up. I always ask these same few questions at the end.
Oh, no.
If you can have wings or tacos for life free, which one would you rather have?
Wings or tacos for life?
Wings or tacos for free for life.
Fuck, dude, that is hard. Is it any type of taco?
Yeah. As long as you call it a taco.
Oh, well, then tacos. Yeah. Wow, they just made it so easy.
Shit, it was another one, wasn't it? No.
Conspiracy theory. Any conspiracy believe in?
You believe in any conspiracy theories? Are you a flat earther? Think that aliens...
I know I look like it, but no.
I know some black flat earthers. Yeah, surprise the fuck out of me too.
I got a friend who's a flat earther. He's
I don't even know him. Like
I don't really know him like that.
He recently got a penis enlargement gun that shoots sound waves at your dick to make it grow bigger. $800. $800
for sound waves on your dick.
He's playing Beethoven to his penis like a baby in the womb.
So,
okay, I love that this is the harder thing to wrap our heads around than the fact that he thinks the Earth is flat. Because one of them is way dumber.
I already got my questions on the flat Earth shit, but the sound waves at your dick thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
To make it bigger.
Does it
He
work,
swears to God it works.
Yeah. Placebo effect. What do you
Yeah,
think? You don't
really.
think anything works?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I assume it's a suction situation.
He just
I
makes.
thought that's all it was.
It's just he just thinks it's bigger. That's what it is.
Yeah. Like I said, placebo. It's a placebo.
It's called a big hang.
Oh man, Connor, you got anything else you want to talk about, bro?
Wait, did he lose some weight?
Yeah, he did.
That's why.
He went like ultra vegan, so he's like, I don't eat anything. He literally no caffeine, no alcohol, no weed, no drugs, no sugar, no meat, no dairy.
I done went crazy. That's what the fuck.
He has. Yeah. He thinks the Earth is flat because he hopes it is a plate and he can eat the food off of it.
We gotta get a flat Earth on here because I love like hearing it. I don't believe it, but like some.
The problem is you're gonna have to fight not making fun of him the whole fucking time.
I can sit here and listen and ask like legitimate questions. That's not the problem. It's just I love it. I love it when even one of the theories make a little bit of sense.
They don't though.
Some of them do.
Go on.
No, because I would like to hear their theory about why they think the government is lying to us about it.
Well,
I love the ice wall.
It's the government. That's enough reason.
No, I would say, because I got some questions written down. So I got them at the crib. I got a bunch of questions for a flat Earth.
All right, if there any flat Earthers watching, please hit us up. We would love to have you on the show just to hear about it. I don't know enough about it to, I guess, really pass judgment. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get somebody here who's a flat earther and could like have all these things to prove it.
At Austin.Smith94. If you're listening, it's his Instagram handle. Shoot an ad at his ass.
Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, let me plug some shit.
Oh, go ahead.
The Connor Ford Show on Instagram. Just follow that one. It's fucking right there. It's like the Will Hill Show, but with Connor Ford. On Instagram, it'd mean a lot if you followed it. It helps me a bunch. I post weird shit, so you'll enjoy yourself if you follow it. It won't be an Instagram follow that you're gonna be like, this piece of shit. It's worth its entertainment value. The Connor Ford on Twitter if you use Twitter, and then the show is every Friday at the Lincoln Lodge at 11 p.m. So if you ever are listening to this at any point, you can always come out to it. It's every Friday, and then also. After your mic on Mondays, or before your mic on Mondays, we have the 4-piece of laughter at Riddle's Comedy Club in Alsip every day at 7. Every Monday at 7. Jesus. That is everything I have to plug.
All right. Well, I am Will Hill. You can follow me on all social media platforms. Simply just Will. Make sure y'all following Curtis, createdbycurtis.com for all the hoodies that he's dropping. Make sure y'all are smashing the like button. Go to thirdpostmedia.com. Post like a heartbeat, not post plus. People say some dumbass shit.
Yeah, they'll be able to watch. We gonna start with the Will Hill Show first. They'll be able to watch it live on the Patreon for $1.
Y'all heard the man. Join the Patreon. It's $1 a month. If Curtis had it his way, that'd be a price of vagina.
Nice.
It's not that damn bad, y'all. Help us out. Help us buy equipment. Y'all see these lights. Well, you can't see the light. You see the light coming from the lights. That shit costs money.
Also advertising.
Yeah, right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That it? We all good?
Yeah, you can subscribe to my Patreon too. It's Just Bits. That's also my podcast.
Bits.
Just Bits.
Check them out. Thank you, Connor, for coming through.
No problem, man. Woo. I gotta stop shaking hands with a broken hand.
You said what?
I gotta stop shaking.